Hi Aries, welcome to your bonus read. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and how they see you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, and these are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. So this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is going to be for the person currently on your mind and how they see you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. The person on Aries' mind, show me how they see Aries. How does this person see Aries? Oh, really? So intelligent, but deceiving and a bit of a player. And they just feel they can't trust you. They feel like you play mind games with them. All right, with that 5 of Swords that comes out at the bottom of the deck. They don't like mind games. They're very confused. They feel like they're conflicted. They could have people around them also causing this conflict, where when you're around negative people and they're like, oh, you know, Aries, you know, whenever they share information, I'm gonna say like this, when they share information about you or about their situation, they have somebody telling them they might be cheating, they might be this, they might be that. But they do see you as being a workaholic. They see you as being cold towards them. You don't have time for them. You're all about work. You're not about them. We also have the 7 of Swords, and they feel like they can't trust you, that they're dealing with a liar and someone that is just making convenience for themselves with that Page of Wands. So they feel like, you know, you're very intelligent to the point that you are deceiving them, that you're lying to them, that you just want to have a good time and nothing more. And that is mind games being played to this person, is how they perceive it, because of the fact that you might not want a relationship. That's just how they feel. Now that could be their own inner conflict here. Now, the energies I have coming out are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that comes out so far. Let's go ahead and clarify this King of Swords. Yeah. Because of the fact that you're so busy with work and other things, it has them really stressed out, and they feel, you know, they're losing sleep. They feel uneasy, anxious, a lot of anxiety, especially when they're laying in bed trying to go to sleep. They can't shut their mind off, because these swords are coming as in like thoughts. So their thoughts start racing at night specifically. You know, they think about things during the day, but when they're laying in bed trying to go to sleep, there's a lot that goes through their mind about, you know, you are too busy for them. You don't want to be with them. You know, you're being cold towards them. You're not talking to them. They feel like they are the last person on your mind and that you want nothing to do with them. The Devil is at the bottom of the deck. So see, there's a lot of fear that comes in and a lot of control of those thoughts, routing them to something that's very uneasy for them, that you don't want anything to do with them. Maybe you broke up. Maybe you're not talking to this person, but they're feeling that there is a lot of mind games being played between you two in this situation, what feels like a situationship. And it's just that their mind is constantly going and going and going, and they don't know how to turn off those thoughts and feeling like the worst is happening. So they worry about, you know, all the bad things that could happen, that you're going to end up doing the wrong thing to them, that things are going to become very uncomfortable, and that a relationship will be built off of something that's not love, but more so of a unhealthy relationship. So I do have Gemini as well as Capricorn energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that 7 of Swords. Yeah, they feel like you are lying to them every time that you say that you are working. that you're busy working. I've just been busy. I haven't been able. So this tells me that you have been too busy to make a relationship or have time for this person, but they see you as someone who's lying about all the work that you have going on. And it just creates this heartbreak and disappointment. More so heartbreak. They're like, I'm so heartbroken because I feel like Aries is really lying to me. I can't trust them. And I know that they're sneaking off. I know they're doing other things. They don't have the actual confirmation or information at all that you are cheating. But because you're busy, they feel that you're doing other things. You're making other people important, that you must be out with somebody else. And this person has been heartbroken before. I think we've all gone through heartbreak, but they are relating their past situation with you currently. And that has nothing to do with you. And that's where the unhealthy attachment is going to come in with that devil energy, is if they treat every potential relationship or situationship as the heartbreak that happened to them in their past. And that's something that they have to work on and heal. I do have Libra energy. I also have Virgo that comes out with that 8 of Pentacles. I do believe you are a hard worker. I feel that you are working really hard. Now, they might say, no, Aries is cheating. I know they are. But if they don't have, which it's not showing, that they have the actual, information that you're cheating or that you want something else, then it's only what they are, worrying about, that they are trying to, it's like, they're worrying. I'm going to say it like this. The easiest way to put this is they're worrying so much that you're going to end up hurting them, that if you decide you don't want to see them, they're going to go, see, I was right. You didn't want to be with me. But they are putting so much stress into the relationship with accusations in their mind of what you're going to do or what could happen, that it's making them come off different. So you're seeing a different side of this person. And if you're not yet, they will be quick to be frustrated and irritated, and their words will come out just kind of like, what are you doing? And it's going to make you feel uneasy. Like, am I being, interrogated right now? Because that's what you're going to feel with this person if they're accusing you of, deceit, of being with other people, and that, not trusting that you're working when you are working, because you're telling them you're working here. You're telling them you're working here. And they're like, no, you're lying to me. I just know you are. I know you're going to break my heart. So let's go ahead and clarify that Page of Wands. The Judgment card, and then the 4 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck right here. So they feel like you're just wanting to have fun for right now. And that it's, you want to get together when it's convenient for you. And the Judgment card coming out, that they have this. So it's like when they're with you, the thing about this is they end up giving you a second chance, or like dropping all of the accusations that they are building in their mind. And then they focus on, we could have a really beautiful relationship. But they feel like you're only there when it's convenient for you, which they're seeing like, okay, maybe I should give this a chance. Maybe I should just focus on this being a beautiful relationship. However, there's still all the worry behind that, because how they see you is somebody who is not really into them. And then trying to be optimistic that if they give you a chance every time you reach out and you're like, okay, let's get together, let's have fun. And they realize, okay, this is actually opening my eyes to that Aries wants more. But they still, the thing about this Aries is they still have the worry that you could be cheating, that you're going to do something wrong, that when you're at work and you're busy, which I know you don't like whenever someone is pointing the finger or saying you're doing something you're not, or that you have to constantly reassure someone that you're not being dishonest or unfaithful. That can get on your nerves, especially when you're trying to focus on work. And I'm with you. I think that anybody could feel that way who's trying to focus on work and having to constantly reassure somebody else, I'm at work, I'm sorry, I haven't, but it just becomes a lot. It's like an extra weight to carry around, and trying to figure out how to juggle between both and making somebody a priority in your life while you're working on your career as well. But this person is definitely wanting to give this a second chance and feeling that you are their soulmate. And yes, I really, really want you. So, but behind all of it is the fact that they feel like when you're busy, you don't want to be with them. And these are just come off as insecurities and also the pain that they have from their past that triggers them. And they have to work on healing those past traumas, that past hurt, so that way it doesn't affect their relationships going forward. Because when it comes down to it, this person really wants to give you a chance and wants to be with you. It's just you can't keep carrying the guilt of somebody else's, situation, right? So I do have Scorpio as well as your energy that comes out here. And we're going to go ahead and get some messages from this person. So what are they holding back from telling Aries? What is this person holding back from telling Aries? Okay, one more shuffle. Yeah, they just kind of go back and forth because of the things that have happened to them. Like I said, that past trauma. I don't need to reiterate it again, obviously, because you get it. But I will wait for a sign from you. They will tell you things like, oh, everything's fine. Okay, you've been busy, no problem. But in their mind, they're worried that you're going to start, distancing yourself and being cold towards this person, not talking to them. Some of you have been so busy that that's what you've been focusing on is your career, and that, work has been your main priority. And you have some project that you've been working on at work as well, or just trying to get caught up. And so things in your life on your personal side and your professional side, like at work, and your personal side at home and your professional side at work. It's like you're trying to catch up on laundry, cleaning a house, but also working and just trying to maintain a balance in your life for yourself. On the love aspect, that's something that you're like, this person has to understand I am busy at times. And I think that they get that. Well, they do worry, just so you know. They are worried and they feel that, I don't want games to happen. I don't want them to play mind games with me. I don't like that. And they get frustrated. And, it's just, they have to learn to deal with the fact that being alone, in your own aloneness is not the same as loneliness. And sometimes being alone helps us to reflect on things, recharge ourselves, spending some time getting to re-know ourselves, who we are, makes us stronger. And that's what people like to see is like, you're good all on your own. I don't have to reassure you all the time because you're so mature and you got this. So I couldn't let you get close to me. And that is because of the fact that they have trust issues. They don't think that you're working. So this person backs off sometimes from you, and meaning that if you're busy, their demeanor changes slightly. They act like they're pulling away their energy from you rather than holding on in a way of, I support you, I understand, and no problem. It's more so like, I'm going to pull back my energy so I don't get hurt and, prepare for the worst to happen. So you and I were too young, and that comes out as something that they think about, like, you know what, this situation's premature. You and I being too young, maybe you don't want a relationship. But then they see that they really want to give this a chance. And that judgment card is like they're viewing things as, oh, Aries really is into me. Okay, well, I know I messed up everything. There might come that moment that this person does mess things up because of their inner conflict with being hurt, not trusting people, feeling that, you putting work, which I feel is a trigger. I feel like their last person they were with used to say like, I'm busy working, and then they just broke up or broke it off with this person. That's not the case in every relationship or situationship. So they have to look at this with a fresh perspective, and when they don't is when the situation will suffer. And it's going to get annoying to you that you have to reassure this person out of the fact that they have past triggers from another situation that has nothing to do with you. And I'm really hoping that, if they're cross-watching and this is what you're doing, just spend that time being alone while Aries is busy and do things for yourself. Stop worrying about what happened in the past that somebody else did and give this a fresh new start, because Aries is not the same person as the person you dealt with in the past. So we will be together again. And, that's where they're like, I messed things up. And they might not tell you they felt that they messed things up, but you will feel that change in their energy. And when you do is whenever you might feel uncomfortable, like something is off with this person. And it's just the fact that they have trust issues, that they dealt with another situation that they need to heal from. And stop worrying and really work on, earning people's judgment and having people earn their judgment. You have to earn things from each other, respect and trust and things like that. You can't just give it all out at once and say, I trust you, I respect you. Well, respect is one thing. I feel like that actually has to be, you respect one another in order to get things going. But trust has to be built, right? So getting to know each other and trusting that it's a new situation and allowing that person to show you they're not deceitful, they're doing what they need to do or for themselves. That's where you're building the trust. But whenever you put doubt in there and fear in there, that's when things can get really messy and turned upside down. So I'm really hoping that this person does turn this around before it's too late, and doesn't make the mistake of being like, I know that you're, doing this, that, and the other, but I don't know for sure. I just feel it. They have to have concrete evidence, or, it has to be shown from you that you're not interested, and what they're seeing when they're with you is you're interested in them. So I'm really hoping they could be a strong person for you, and turn those things around and show you how wonderful they actually are, because I get that this person is very loving, loyal, and they can be a great person in a relationship, but because of those triggers, it affects them. So this is what I have for you, Aries. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.